man. 122 pounder, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
You guys come from Walker, Wisconsin. Watch
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas, bro.
Bob Arum says you have to favor Regis Prograis, but I still give Teofimo a great shot at winning the fight. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. And Regis Prograis say, well, you know, Water, you know, I got my G Nikes on, Water, but Teofimo need to get rid of his daddy, you heard me? You know, his daddy, man, he need to get rid of his daddy, man. I'm just telling you, you heard me, man. He need to get rid of daddy, man. That's what he said, he need to get rid of his daddy. Some people share the same opinion. I ain't even where I don't know what they got going on. Sometimes, you know, that's what make the relationship work. Danny Garcia say he'll never get rid of his daddy's corner. His daddy not in the corner, he won't fight. I'm pretty sure it's, you know, it's hard to build that bond and that familiarity. But you know, what Bob's saying is true. You know, even Bob's, you know, said, but Teo get knocked out fucking with Regis Prograis right now. You know, could he beat him? Yeah, he you know, Regis ain't indestructible like no other fighter, but you think about how would he beat him, you know? And my thing was, you know, he ain't got to worry about cutting the ring off on Regis, not right away. I would think, you know, with him being a sharp, you know, counter puncher, I would just tell him what we'll have to do, since you don't want to pick up your jab or nothing like that, you just got to wait to the opening. When he punch, catch and shoot or punch with him, and try to time him when he come in. You know, I will be talking about, you know, chin tucking, you know, countering to the body, you know what I'm saying, keeping him off balance. But if he had that jab working, how Regis kind of got like, he got like a funky style. It's kind of like a little, sometimes when he punch, it's like a hesitation before he punch. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know, like that, you get like a little, like he'd tip you before he punch. And I think, you know, when he tip you, either you can step in and go and turn and get out of there, or smother him, you know, or you can sit back before when he started about to kind of like, you know, kind of get you, trying to tip you on his shot, kind of load up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can punch with him. You gonna have to find an opening. He a good counter puncher, so I think his best bet is probably just making Regis come to you, you know, fighting at his own pace, and when Regis, you know, load up, you know, punch in between his punches. You know, that's kind of what I think. Counter punch Regis, you know, to the head and to the body. I think that's his best bet. You know, especially with a guy that's kind of struggling to make 140, been there a long time, older fighter, regardless, you know, many fights, he older. You know, I'd be tapping that body. I'd be countering to the body, punching in between them, because, you know, he ain't gonna walk Regis down. Because if he do, all Regis gonna do, he can't cut the ring off, is utilize the ring and just start touching him. So I think if he gonna conserve energy, I think the best bet for him is just to slide on the ropes, you know, allow Regis to come to him, and take advantage of him loading up on them shots a little bit. It's kind of like he kind of like tip you when he about to throw. It's kind of like Thurman. Thurman wind up before he about to throw. And that's why Pacquiao really dropped him. Wasn't so much that you could have said, well, it really wouldn't knock him down. It was a punch. The feet got tangled up. But Keith Thurman tips you off when he about to throw. He loads up his shots. You're not going to beat any really great fighter loading up on your shots like that. That still semi got it. And I think, you know, kind of Regis kind of tipped his hand when he about to throw. And I think when he kind of do that load up, I think you have to punch with him. I say that about Boots too. Everybody think Boots so indestructible, great fighter. But I think the best bet with him is bagging him up and punching with him. One or the two are doing both. You sitting there, you know, in the middle of the ring with that kid, ain't too many guys in the world can box with him. And you know, Teofimo Lopez, could he sit there and counter, you know, Regis in the middle of the ring? I mean, yeah, he could. But the thing about Regis is he willing to take him to get him. He believe in his chin, and he can, you know, he can step it up. You know, he like to fight his own pace. We know he's durable. We know he can take a shot. And if I'm T.O. and them, I'm really working on countering and counter punches to the body and body punching. You know, he's struggling to make 140. I don't care what he say. He an older guy. I'm banging that drum. I'm not even worried about the chin. I'm banging that drum and I'm taking him out from up top. That should be the game plan. And keep your jab working. Because while he loading up, keeping that jab in the face ain't gonna allow him to load up. I'm moving him off the mark. I'm jabbing, and maybe I bait him with a feint jab. He go and I punch it between him. You know, but I think that countering to the body is probably gonna be the ticket for him to win the fight. And most definitely it's an uphill battle. Regis is probably one of the top 15 fighters in the world right now. You know, maybe get a chance to prove that he top 10 or even higher at top 5 at some point. But that's the only way I really see them winning that fight, unless he just, you know, get old overnight and fall off a cliff. That's the only way I really see it. So, I definitely could be wrong. But that's kind of how I kind of see how the game plan got to go for him. You got to counter him now. Josh Taylor was able to, you know, Josh Taylor beat him. Like, it wasn't even close, really. People making it close because of the headbutt and all that. It wasn't a close fight. You know, everybody want to score for the American and shit like that. It was not close. That fight was not. He got bullied in that ring. Taylor is big as hell, though. Like, he, like, damn near my height. He big. Like, not even just tall. Like, he hydration clause is a big guy. And that's one of the reasons why Regis ain't really going up to 47 outside the politics. He's a big guy. And no wonder he's starting to fade at 147. Because I'm looking, like, how the fuck did he make 147 pounds with that frame? You know what I'm saying? It's unbelievable. So I understand why he lost. He's just bigger than him. Josh Taylor was able to outwill him, outpoint him, outdog him, and his conditioning was better. I don't care. He could say, oh, the fight was close and all. No, it was not close. Close fight is 1 or 2 points. I had him winning. I got a scorecard. I won by 3 or 4 points, bro. It wasn't close. Sorry to tell y'all that. Newsflash. And I'm biased towards neither one of them. But yeah, he beat the shit out of Regis. I ain't gonna say beat the shit out of him, but he beat him. But Teo don't possess that physical size to impose his will on him. But going to Regis talking about the man saying he didn't need to go ahead and leave his daddy for, feel me? His daddy egomaniac, you know, and he egomaniac, man, he mentally ain't right, and I think he should go. I'd be like, man, keep his daddy. Shit. I wanna see daddies cry too. Come on, do heaven got a ghetto for daddies? I'd be like, keep his daddy, man. I ain't telling him what he need to do. I'm that type of motherfucker. And they be like, man, you can't jab, you trash. Yep, I'm trash. Yes, sir. I can show you better. I can tell you. I ain't gonna get him caught back and forth with a nigga. You suck on YouTube, cool. You got it. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I do this when I see you, cool. If the lick's sweet, hey, come on and show me. You know, I'm more of a show you person at this point in my life. And I can talk shit with the best of them. I talk shit with the best niggas in the projects, niggas that did 20, 30 years in prison. Shit, niggas don't scare me. Shoot, what did the Snoop Dogg say? I seen everybody but God on Baby Boy. Shit, about to get this shit chopped off as soon as I get up out of here. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people share that. You know, they was showing pictures of his dad when he got somebody shared it on Twitter. He won against Sandra Martin. His dad in the back doing this on the ring and all that, and they say his dad is egomaniac. I mean, I hear people that be around him that interview him, they love his dad. They love his dad. They say his dad cool as hell. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know if that plays a part into it. Maybe counseling. It's hard to talk to your dad. You know, people talking about not having dads, not being able to have that that guide or that leadership. But shit, people gotta understand it's hard talking to other men. Y'all talking about how men don't have nobody else to talk to. Think about the father-son relationship. Floyd talked about, like he said, I want to talk to him so many things to my dad, but he said I couldn't. I mean, how many other guys feel like Floyd? A ton of us feel just like that. You know what I'm saying? A ton of us feel the same way about the situation. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you just got to figure it out. I hate to say it. You got to figure it out. You know, and if it's him, if it's the truth that he got to figure out that he don't want his dad in his corner no more, he got to figure out a way to tell his dad I'm moving on. Unless his dad got one of them lifetime contracts, he got to tell his dad that I'm moving on. I just want to do this without you. And it's hard, you know, because that's somebody you trust. You know, you can still be my manager there, but that's somebody you trust. And Roy Jones had to do it. You know, Shane Mosley had to do it. You know what I'm saying? And Roy and his father, I don't think, talked for a while after that. I think he finally broke his silence when they was trying to put Roy in the ring with Buster Douglas. And he said, no, that's too much mass. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it comes a point where, you know, at your boy and yards, you have to become your own man. And can't nobody hold your hand no more. You know, and at some point, you know, he might have to do what Shane did with Jack. Hey, we gone. It might be, you know, Floyd, he did it in a very nasty way on 24/7. But then again, when Cotto started tapping that ass, he went to go get Floyd Senior back. He sure did. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that stuff that was on 24/7 with Floyd was just built up frustration. That's what it mostly was. A lot of it was built up frustration. You know? Yep, it was built up frustration. But you can't go to somebody else, tell them how you feel. Another dude, how you feel, your feelings and shit. Come on, that shit sound. You know, imagine another nigga ask for another nigga for some money. You know how low that make another man feel. You gotta ask another dude for money. You know, but you know that's his decision. And you know, then you get rid of your daddy. Who can you trust then? So that's a bond they built over a lifetime, not just in the boxing ring. You know, so even when he was talking about training with Canelo, his dad said, "I'm still gonna be the head trainer." So I don't know if that's great for his career or that's not good for his career. I can't tell you. He going there to leave his daddy and go get knocked out. Then everybody that's why you don't listen to everybody's opinion. Everybody says, "Oh, check out his daddy. He went to go get this dude, and this dude got him knocked out. You don't understand T.O." So you make your own decisions on your own mirror. You gotta be honest with yourself. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. Look for some PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Check out the Boxing News playlist for more videos like this. The link tree, the first link in the description. Peace.